All right, y'all. It is time for SEO tip number 5, and that tip is know your keywords. There is great value in understanding what keywords your potential customers are using to find your site, not only for finding potential customers on the web, but also in the real world. It helps you to understand how people are talking about your product and how they're finding you. So let's get into it. The first step is going to be to create a keyword list. And so there are 3 major sources of data that you can use to create your keyword list. And you're going to combine information from each of those 3 sources in order to find the keyword list that makes sense to you and your customers. The first source of data is existing data. Talk to the person that answers your phones. Survey your customers. Send an email out with a link to a SurveyMonkey survey and just find out what words and phrases people use when they talk about your product or service. It's very valuable information. In Google search, there are some tools that you can use. There are some things that pop up just while you're doing your search that can really show you information that Google has collected from past searchers that are typing in a similar query to the one that you're typing in. So, predictive text and related searches. This is what predictive text looks like. As you start to type into the Google search bar, you see some things pop up here, and those are the predictive text phrases that Google is presenting. That information comes from past searchers. So it's a great way to see what other people are typing in most often when they search for your product or service. And then similarly, when your search is completed, you're going to see all of your search results. And then at the bottom of the page, you'll see searches related. And these are also informed by data from past searchers. There are also in Google Ads, there is the Google Ad Keyword Suggester. And then in Search Console, some of us have Search Console, some of us do not. It depends on how often you work with this type of thing, I think. But Google Search Console tells you a lot about your search traffic. And under performance, you can find the list of terms that people are already using to find your website. All right, and then there are a few tools out there that are third-party tools, and I will put those links in the description of this video. All right, and so when you build your pages, again, we just want to use those keywords in a smart way. We want to use those best practices, putting your priority terms into section headings, page titles, descriptions, metadata. This is covered a little bit more thoroughly in a blog post that I recently did on my blog at Coulter Web Pros about search engine optimizing landing pages. And so if you find that blog post, you can find a little bit more information about those best practices that I just listed. And my pro tip for you today is to know your keywords because it helps you understand your customers. So I'm just going to say it again. Know your keywords. Know how people are finding your website because it helps you understand and serve your customers better. All right, y'all. I'm Kelly Coulter from Coulter Web Pros. We are on a mission to get website managers the information they need to make their websites more findable and more usable. Ask me a question anytime. I'd love to get your comments, and thanks for watching.